Alrighty, we are live. What's up, everybody in chat? I just had a massive scare. I lost my wallet, and someone found it and actually seeked me out and gave it back to me. Anyway, we got some stuff to go over. What's up, everybody? Craig Kittle, A360, A-Train 99, Jack Wolf, Time Splitter. You got the raid badge. Thank you for being a sponsor for so long. What's up, everybody? Destroyer, what's up, dude? What's up, Ryan? Hey, Ryan, there you are. What's going on? B-Made. What's up, B-Made? Destroyer. Guys, as we fill up here, we can go over a couple things. Game Informer put out a whole article right here that goes through all the Barons, and basically we can learn a little bit about them, see some action clips of them, where we might find them, maybe some special abilities, or we can go over the This Week at Bungie, which just hit. Not a whole lot of information other than, well, Future War Cult 1. Let's see. Percentage. So 41% of people pledged to... Oh, interesting. All right, so more people actually pledged to Dead Orbit, but Future War Cult still put in the win. Thank you for that donation, Ernesto. Thanks, Time Splitter. Yeah, everybody hit that like button if you can. So I figured, guys, instead of going over the This Week at Bungie, because there's really not a whole lot of new news, so to speak. GuardianCon is next week. I will be there. I'm going to need your help, guys, because we're going to be doing a live panel. Hey, what's up, Gator Mag? Hey, Brandon. Oh, thanks, Brandon. Yeah, I was freaking out all day because my entire life was in my wallet. GuardianCon is next week. Bungie will be there. They will have Gambit, the build that we played at E3, at GuardianCon. So if you're going, you'll be able to play. Make sure you come by the Guardian Radio booth and say hello to us. We're going to have a live panel ourselves at Guardian Radio. Hey, Xanther. Oh, Max is sneezing right behind me. And yeah, we'll be streaming our panel right to the GuardianCon stream. And that will be, I believe, Friday afternoon. I'm going to put a video up before I leave for Tampa where I need your you guys to leave me questions so we can answer them in our panel. Hey, Slavi. What's up, Slavi? I like that Vanguard badge. Why is Max coughing behind me? Hey, B-Made, yes. Uldren must die. Hey, Musqua. All right, so really not much on the This Week at Bungie front. Game Informer is just coming out every day. It feels like every minute with some really cool information. There is going to be a slight schedule alteration with the raid lair raid lairs. So Eater of Worlds is going to drop on the 17th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Spire of Stars Prestige is going to be at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on July 18th. So just want to give you guys that really quick. Matt, no, Max is not coming to GuardianCon. Max is going into the... Max, why are you sneezing behind me? Max is going to stay at the Puppy Resort. Hey, what's up, Super Weirdo Bros? Yeah, Time Splitter, the raid badge looks awesome, dude. Yeah, you've been a sponsor for a really long time. Thank you so much. All right, so yeah, really not too much. Oh, and also this weekend, we're going to have 3 times Valor rank. So let me read this here. Starting this Friday on the 6th of July at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time and lasting through the weekly reset, players may earn 3 times Valor rank gains in all Valor supported playlists. If you want to nab that exotic ghost or are looking to finish your Crucible ornaments, this is the weekend to time to throw down in the Crucible. I was kind of hoping they would do that for Glory. I think I have a whopping... Hey, what's up, Rebel Wild and Costiga? I think I have a whopping 190 points in Glory because I just don't play competitive. Max, are you okay? He was just eating his new bone. All right, so really not much to go through in the This Week at Bungie, but there's a lot of stuff here with regards to this article here. So, spoiler alert, guys. We're going to learn about these 8 Barons that we need to hunt down when we do the campaign. And from reading the previous... Can you guys hear Max in the background? I'm sorry. From the previous Game Informer articles, we know that the story is not going to be linear except until we kill the 8 Barons, and we can kind of pick and choose which Barons we want to kill. Hey, Philip. I think in any particular order, but they did say that at certain points, certain parts of the campaign, I think we might not be powerful enough. All right, so you guys ready to learn about these Barons? Let's learn about them one by one. And we see a few little gifs here of us. That looks like it's going to be... That looks like it's in a Prison of Elders. Let's see. The Hollowed Lair. Let's read that again. Let's see. Restricted... Okay, Restricted Zone. The Hollowed Area. And that looks like the new Warlock Super, I think. Or is that Titan? No, Warlock probably. Costiga. I've got 2 cats. They always make themselves known. All right, let's learn about these barons, all right? So this big boy right here, he's called the Fanatic. A real name is Fickrule. Sounds like fickle. He's got a few aliases here. Here's a clip of him getting laid into here. And that definitely looks like the Dreaming City, the Watchtower. That might be, no, actually that's in the Tangled. Is that in the Tangled Shore? Yeah, because we don't go to the Dreaming City until after you complete the campaign. All right, so let's learn about the Fanatic, leader of the Barons and the dark, corrupted evolution of the Elixni, known as the Scorn, second only to Prince Uldren Sov. He views his Scorn as an evolution of the Fallen and the final manifestation of what they were always meant to be, eternal. So let's learn more about this Fanatic. So he looks like the main dude because he's going to be second to Uldren, and we got to waste Uldren. All right, so history. Once a prominent Archon priest of a long-lost house, the Fanatic preached heresy to the machine-worshipping Elixni and paid a heavy price, docking, banishment, and starved from the Fallen's life-giving ether. After falling in with the Barons to become the warrior priest, he continued his anti-great machine evangelization and instilled, I can't read for shit, and instilled in his brothers and sisters a belief that the old Elixni must finally die, as the whirlwind should have allowed, in order for them to rise better and stronger and eternal. Remember, guys, we're going to run into Fallen fighting the Scorn. Even though we're considering the Scorn the Fallen, there's parts of the Tangled Shore, which Game Informer did say on some of the adventures, we're going to be seeing the Fallen fighting them. David Woods, thank you for that donation. Everybody can spam some hype emojis there. Thank you so much for that donation. But yeah, guys, the Fallen really aren't Scorn. Scorn are Twisted Fallen, and the Fallen will be fighting them somewhere on the Tangled Shore. The Spider NPC, I think, is going to set us on some quests to get rid of these dudes. All right, so the Fanatic right here, the status, wanted. Fragmented reports reveal a nomadic, unaffiliated Archon priest imbued with a power akin to that found in and around the European Dead Zone. Do not engage until the depth of his power is known. So it looks like, well, we could see him being getting into a fight here, but it looks like we might have to go somewhere in the European Dead Zone to maybe go on his trail or something. I don't know. We're all speculating right here. All right, so that's the Fanatic. That's second to Uldren. Next up, we have the Machinist, this guy right here, and we could see a clip here. That clearly looks like the Prison of Elders. Now watch, you're going to see him do some sort of like spider hunchover thing right here, right now. I think he's going to do some damage, and then he should turn into, I think, there it goes right there. I don't know what he's doing. He like crouches and becomes like some sort of spider. All right, so here we go. The Machinist, Elikris. Let's read about him. History. The bandit started life with nothing. Since then, she's hoarded just about everything she's ever taken, other than what she shared with her fellow barons, of course. Second in command to the Fanatic. She's a scourge of cis-Jovian and cis-Martian space, raiding ships and encampments and making off with any operational weaponry. Status is going to be Ordnance Master of the Scorn Barons. Elikris. I got to get used to these fallen Scorn names here. Elikris is a scourge to any ship that crosses beyond terrestrial space. Outstanding bounties remained for her role leading the Barons in the siege of Aran, or is it Aran? And the heists that took place in the aftermath of Solus Descent. So we could see the Machinist right here. That clearly looks like the Prison of Elders. And Scott Taylor did say that when they were talking about the destinations, he said we have the Dreaming City, we have the prison, and then we also have the Tangled Shore. So I think the prison's going to be a big part of the campaign. All right, let's move on here. So that's the Machinist. Next up, let's see, what do we got? The Mindbender. And here, it says unintelligible hum. This is Hyrax, all right? Hyrax the Mindbender. And here we see a clip. And this is taking place in the Hall of the Exalted. I wish they put some video clips out. And that is one big, ugly dude. And I think this one's Hive related. A mad genius who has been changed by his research into Hive. And their dark religion has somehow found a means of exercising control over other Hive combatants. All right, so it looks like the Mindbender here, Hyrax, is going to be part Hive. Was Fallen, is now part Hive, because that definitely looks like a mixture of Hive and Fallen. And you can see right here, he's got an acolyte right next to him. All right, that's pretty cool. History. As a starving, runty little dreg, the Mindbender fell into the moon's hellmouth. Oh, can you imagine if they sent us on a secret mission or quest back to the moon? One can wish, right? Okay. He's never spoken an intelligible word since. But his time in the Hive's domain changed him, gave him a lifelong obsession. After years of study, he found a way to carve a throne world of his own from the Ascendant Realm. Remember, guys, on the Dreaming City, and even though this is part of the campaign, on the Dreaming City, there's going to be different planes. And I think we're going to pass through different realms or different planes, I think, when we're on the Dreaming City, but I don't know about during the campaign. All right, status of the Mindbender. Wanted. Little is known about the Baron dubbed Mindbender, but he has gained a reputation for unraveling the minds of his enemy. The latest reports reflect a dangerous obsession with the Hive. And we got some bullet points here. Mastermind, the Great Crow heist. Trapped and brainwashed Prince Uldren's crows, using them to feed misinformation and fuel tensions between Earth and the Reef. The Gaspra slaughter, a system-wide manhunt for his capture, led to a trap at Gaspra. 43 awoke and were lost. The haunting of Nemesis, asteroid 128 Nemesis, was a reef outpost until the Mindbender made it the site of his earliest experiments. Now the asteroid shifts between our dimensions and the Ascendant Realm. All right, so that's going to be everything about the Mindbender, and it looks like, yeah, we're going to be fighting him in this Hall of Exalted. New sponsor, David Woods. Thank you so much. Everyone spam David with some David Woods with some hype emojis. Thank you so much for the sponsor. Welcome to the Mesa Army. Much appreciated. You guys are awesome. You guys are the reason why I stream. I like streaming on YouTube. Everyone's streaming on Facebook now. Not me. All right, here we go. Now, let's see. All right, so that's the Mindbender. Now we're going to move on to this one here, the Trickster. And that looks like a trickster. I think, yeah, this one's female. So this one's name is Araxes. Araxes. All right, we really got to get used to these names. Where most see war, I see an opportunity. For laugh. All right, so here's a clip right here, but it doesn't look like we really see anything except some bombs going off. Let me see here. As this Guardian's running around. Hold on, let me move my mouse over there. I know. The Trickster. And we see this is an adventure in this GIF that we're looking at right here. So it says the Trickster. Interesting. Okay. A silver-tongued manipulator and con artist with a high opinion of herself. The Trickster has a penchant for deadly sleight of hand and prefers to work behind the scenes when it comes to the Baron's operations. She does all she can to stay out of sight and is known for duping others into her dirty work. Don't tell me she's another invisible, whatever, kind of like what we had to deal with on the Exodus crash strike. Does anyone miss that strike? I certainly don't. All right, history on the Trickster, Araxes. History. When the Barons must negotiate a trade, which is almost never, they send the Trickster. She is their bard, their spokesman, their envoy, and their first strike. The world of the Trickster is one of a constantly moving chessboard to protect the reality that she is in fact a coward with little to no skill in battle. While others honed their ability to fight, Araxes honed their mind. So if we see in this clip here, target the Trickster. Hold on, let me go through this little GIF right here. So we see some shotgun action. That's a kinetic shotgun right there. And we see a bunch of glimmer on the floor. Not much other than that. All right, so we see these two little things here. All right, let's read the status. Thank you, Wolf. Okay. Now, another new sponsor. Hey, oh, Brian Glenn, I thought you were a sponsor already. If you were or weren't, thank you for coming back, dude. Much appreciated. I'm going to spam you some exotic engrams and some hype emojis. Thank you for being a sponsor. Welcome to the Mesa Army. All right, let's get back to this Trickster here. So, status for the Trickster. Wanted. There is a reason we know as much as we do about Barons. Araxes, the Butcher of Bamberger. I can never pronounce these names. A.K.A. the Slayer of Psyche Hordes. A.K.A. Terminus of the Great Legion. Though no record of these crimes has ever been reported, she uses cloaking tech to keep herself from being seen and leaves deadly surprises where her victims least expect them. All right, I think she's going to be reminiscent of the Exodus crash strike boss. All right, here we go. So these are some of her crimes here. Let's see. There's a heist, massacre. To raid the Queen's mines, the Trickster orchestrated a clever ploy that pitted 12 teams of bounty hunters against one another to create a subterfuge, while she cleared out the mine for herself. Please note, all known aliases appear to be monikers she has given herself, phony legends to precede her wherever she goes, and there is no record of these instances have occurred. All right, so whatever you do, don't trust anything she touches. I promise it'll bite. Cade 6. Was that one of his last words? Georator says, will the Trickster bring those trap chests back into the game? Another new sponsor, The Traveler. Hey, The Traveler, thank you so much for being a sponsor. Wow, you guys are crushing it today. You guys are awesome. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be streaming nonstop when Forsaken hits. Welcome to the Mesa Army, The Traveler. And probably this summer when the Raid Prestiges come out, which will be, oh, actually when the Solstice of Heroes comes out too. Hey, what's up, Paul? Paul Gillian, welcome, man. We're just going through all the barons right now. I don't want to go back right now because we have almost 600 people here. But we're on baron. We're up to the Hangman right now, actually. Yeah, we're just going through all the different barons from Game Informer. These are going to be all the bosses, well, barons, barons that we need to track down while we're playing the campaign. So here's the Hangman. All right, the Hangman. Now we got two clips right here. Let's look at this first one. Now, if you notice, this first clip is an adventure. Now, in a few of the other clips there, up above, we see adventure, and then we see a clip of where it doesn't say adventure. So I get a feeling we might have to go on an adventure midway through this non-linear story, and then from there, learn about these barons, and then finally go kill them? I don't know. I'm just speculating here and just having fun. All right, so this is the Hangman. That is one ugly-looking dude. There's a little flame thing here. All right, so his real name is Rexus Vaughn. Rexus Vaughn. All right, so here, a silent sadist known for his penchant for docking and tearing ether generators from the cores of servitors with his bare hands. Remember, guys, the Scorn, they do not like the Fallen. They don't consider themselves the Fallen. They're evil. They're twisted Fallen. So his obsession with torturing servitors is unprecedented in the history of the Elixni. Well, you know what? I think I like this guy because I don't like servitors either. Servitors are annoying. All right, no one knows why the Hangman was abandoned at birth. Some say his parentage looked into his eyes and knew what he would become. Others say their cruel deed sealed his fate. The Hangman doesn't just kill his victims, he hurts them. He has a specific hatred for servitors, like Mesa Sean, the fallen machines created in the Traveler's image who enforce the fallen hierarchies by deciding who eats and who doesn't. His physical rejection of the Elixni tradition is ultimately what drew him into the Fanatic's inner circle. Remember, the Fanatic is the final boss, the final Baron. But whether it's for belief or sadistic opportunity has yet to be determined. So we see two clips of him right here. One looks like to be an adventure, and he's clearly has this swinging thing that he's got, and it looks like it's got some flames out of it. And I think in that clip there, we saw some flames taking some damage there. All right, interesting. And that looks like a new auto rifle there. That kind of looks like a Vigilance Wing, and it looks like he's going to charge. Watch this clip right here, guys. I think he throws a whole like barrage of flame down this hallway right here. Yeah, yep. See, watch that? All right, that's pretty cool. All right, these bosses are starting to look interesting, guys. All right, so let's learn more about the Hangman. Wanted reports paint this Baron as a depraved executioner. Locally known as the Hangman, he stalks fallen servitors and siphons their ether to keep his fellow Barons overfed and frenzied. So, keeper of the Aurora Caves. Now, does that mean we might be going to Mars? Because remember, guys, in the video I put up this morning, it looks like some of these events and some of the things with Forsaken will be occurring on some of the destinations we have already. In fact, there's a clip or two where we're actually on Titan. And I think some of the adventures and quests that we're going to go on, I think these Scorn are going to be, they could be on Nessus, they could be on Titan, they could be on many, many things. David Wood says, Mesa, what subclass are you most pumped for? I am most pumped. I'm a Warlock main, but I want to see that the Warlock Void Explosion. I went over it the other day and I forgot the name of it. It's the one where you create, like, you do this void blinking and then you explode. And why don't I just close out of that? Okay, so we're going over right now. Hold on, let's let this thing load up again. Just give me a second here, folks. All right, this thing want to load up? Come on, let me scroll. No. I think we just crashed our internet right now. Actually, no, let me close out of Destiny and we will bring this back up, guys. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Let me close application. Let me close Destiny for a second. Yeah, close Destiny too. Sorry, guys. This is what you call a mid-Mesa fail. All right, so if you're catching up late, we're going through all the Barons that are going to be in the campaign. So we went through the Fanatic. We went through the Machinist. We went through the Mindbender, who is part Hive. New sponsor, Wolf. Hey, you guys are crushing it today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a sponsor. I don't know how to do that. I'm assuming, is that a Russian name? Your lettering right there, but everyone spam some hype and some Cade 6 emojis while we still have them, because Cade's going to be dead soon. All right, the Mindbender. So, Fallen, then Scorn, but also part Hive, and speaks in Hive, and actually has some Hive acolytes guarding it. All right, so we went over that. The Trickster we went over, and where did we get stuck? The Hangman? Yeah. No, okay, yeah, so we were finishing up on the Hangman. All right, so there are the two clips of the Hangman. It looks like he carries around this big solar thing that he kind of swings around. Ernesto, thank you for another donation. Thank you. Hold on, let me spam some Cade 6. And let me give you some Ace of Spades emojis too. Thank you so much for that donation. All right, status on the good old Hangman, or Rexis Vaughn. All right, here we go. Status. Wanted reports paint this Baron as a deprived executioner, locally known as the Hangman. He stalks fallen servitors and siphons their ether to keep his fellow Barons overfed and frenzied. All right, here's where I got cut off before. Keeper of the Aurora Caves. So this, he might be on Mars, maybe? But no, I mean, like you clearly see here, he's in the prison, it looks like. Yeah, because we're not going to the Dreaming City until after. So this looks like part of the Prison of Elders. So we're really getting 3 destinations, folks. The prison, which is going to be the campaign. Tangled Shore. Max, are you okay? He just keeps coughing in the background from his new bone. E-Moneybags. What's up, dude? Hey, Junior boy. Everyone's showing up today. Hold on a second. Let's see. Here we go. Status of the good old Hangman right here. Okay, so Keeper of the Aurora Caves. Known outpost where Reef outlaws and other fallen denizens? My English is not my mother tongue. Of the system gain sustenance and power through his ether collection for a bloody price. Eradication of the wolf servitors led to the extinction of the last of the fallen House of Wolves. Cade 6 says he likes it too much. All right. Yes, Variks. I see this in chat. Variks is back. This morning's video, I explained a little bit about that. All right, so that is the Hangman. Now we have the Mad Bomber. And do we have 2 clips or 1 clip? We have 1 clip. All right, so this is a Canix. And that's the Mad Bomber right here. And let's see. This looks like it's part of an adventure. That clearly looks like that's probably the Tangled. No. That looks like that could be a Lost Sector. I don't know. What do you think? Lost Sector, or maybe part of the Tangled Shore. All right, not 100% sure. All right, so this is Canix, a bombastic thrill seeker for whom self-preservation is an afterthought. The lunatic known as the Mad Bomber is willing to blow an entire location to smithereens just to kill his target. New sponsor, Albert. Another, man, you guys are absolutely crushing it today. Albert, thank you so much. Everyone spam Albert some hype emojis. And Sean Irish 420, thank you for the donation. Says, hey bud, long time. Stream is looking good. Thank you so much, man. You guys are just far too kind, because I know a lot of people gave up on me December, January, February, March. I even lost a bunch of friends there, but you know what? Fuck them. All right, here we go. All right, history of the Mad Bomber. Let's see. No one knows where the Mad Bomber came from or how he got here, because he no longer knows. The Mad Bomber now lives simply day to day and bomb to bomb, constantly chasing the adrenaline high of fiery explosion. A few too many near misses and concussive blasts warped whatever was left of his already adlid mind. Sorry, guys. I'm so bad at reading on a teleprompter here. Status wanted. All reports on Baron activity show a high number of localized and massive explosions, believed to be the work of the one they call the Mad Bomber. Be aware of your surroundings at all times and prepare for disarmament protocols. Cedar of the excretion mines, thousands of haphazardly strewn mines across the reef and take awoken lives daily. Let's see. Destroyer of the Origin Libraries. Targeted the last 3 known vestiges of the Reef Awoken in an effort to assassinate any remaining loyalty. Randy, thank you for the donation. Everyone spam Randy some hype emojis and some Cade 6 high fives before Cade 6 is dead. All right, so that's the Mad Bomber. Do we have another one? Oh, the Rifleman. Let's take a look at this clip here. Right, so we could see the Tangled Shore, and it looks like the Rifleman is probably going to be a sniper. His real name is Pirha. So an all-seeing sniper who watches his brother Baron's backs. The Rifleman keeps his targets at a distance, plays real dirty, and never misses his shot. Brilliant, cold, and patient, more than one of the Rifleman's notches is a guardian ghost. All right, so I bet if we find his body once we kill him, he's going to have some little ghosts on him or something like that. All right, let's learn more about the Rifleman here. Since Ernesto, thank you for another donation. You guys are awesome. Oh, Wolf, how do I pronounce your name? You should be able to just go on a button right there, and since you're a sponsor, you have access to all the emojis. If you're on mobile, pull open, there should be a little keyboard right there, and you should be able to. Time Splitter, can you help him out, dude? I just want to read this, my man. All right, so let's learn about the Rifleman. History. Since the Barons first ganged up, no one has ever managed to get the drop on them. That's because the Rifleman's keen and well-tuned cybernetic eye always watches their backs. When not haunting the shadows, he is said to hold down the hills of whatever territory he claims as his own. Aided by a surveillance network no one could penetrate. Cross that threshold and you're good as dead. No matter where you hide, his bullet will find you, Guardian or no. Wanted, a sharpshooting assassin for hire, an original member of the Barons. Legends of his amassed riches have lured many a bounty hunter to challenge the Rifleman, only to find a bullet between their eyes. With the Rifleman, death can come at any second and from any direction. This is going to be an interesting one, guys. I'm really liking the descriptions. Well, if you're on an iPad Pro, I think you might have to be using the YouTube gaming app, I think, to have access. If you're on a desktop, you definitely look for the little smiley face next to the super chat button, and there's a sponsor button there too, and you should have access to them. Okay, so let's see. We went over him. Shootout at Palis Falls. Confirmed death of awoken paladins Talo Sir, Loris Pole, and Hollis Iso. I'm pronouncing these names wrong. A ghost of Hellrise Canyon held domain over the remnants of Ceres by luring interlopers into his field of fire through the use of salvaged holotech. Trust me, kids, keep your eyes open, head down, and your ghost close. All right, now the Rider. We saw a quick clip of this dude here in one of the first Game Informer teasers. And it looks like he's going to be on a pike the whole time. And it looks like he's got like a... there you go, Wolf. All right, thank you. Awesome that you found it, dude. All right. So the Rider in the... Well, we see a clip of him here, and it looks like it's the adventure called The Rider. So I think some of these are going to be adventures where we're going to first have an encounter. Another new sponsor. Matt, thank you so much. Welcome to the Mesa Army, dude. Matt... Hold on, Matt Crooms. Let me make sure I get that right here. Matt Crooms, spend me some hype and some Kate 6 Ace of Spades there. Thank you so much for being a sponsor. Welcome to the Mesa Army. You guys are crushing it today. Okay, so let's learn about the Rider here. Variks is his real name. An anarchist biker, an anarchist. I can't talk. Sorry, I'm just still getting over the fact that I lost my wallet this morning and spent all day trying to find it, and this kind gentleman went to work with my wallet and tracked me down. Okay, so an anarchist biker and leader of his own gang of pike riders. The Rider raises fields and pollutes the air everywhere she and her gang run. She's a master mechanic who's taken the fallen heavy pike and made it better. Much, much better. So I get a feeling when we fight this Rider here, there's going to be other scorn on pikes. And maybe we'll get a good pike to take on the Rider. I hope so. All right, history. The Rider's fiercely loyal gang is gathered from the remnants of old houses, outlaws, and lone wolf nomads. She gave them a pike and a purpose, and in exchange, every member is prepared to ride or die for their fearless leader. For years, the Rider's gang has been a bane in the asteroid belt, seeking to replace any resemblance of the hierarchical ranks that failed the Fallen long ago. With unrelenting chaos, she breathes nihilism and breeds anarchy. Status: every Baron move begins and ends with the Baron dubbed the Rider. So every Baron move. All right, so every Baron we fight, we have to deal with a Rider. I don't know. I'm probably reading into this. With a cavalry of toxic pikes, the Rider and her gang usher in a storm of dust and chaos. Few survive, and if you do, she and her crew always return to the scene of a crime to finish the job. All right. A few more on the status. Dead River Run. 8 awoken outposts destroyed. 489 awoken dead. 83 allied fallen encampments infected. Forced the awoken into mayhem incident with the Barons. Rays of Zergorats. I'm pronouncing that wrong, of course. Let's see. 6 Chekun? God. I need to start reading again. Temples destroyed. No survivors. Kate 6 says, I'd pay good money to watch a race between Marcus and this one. All right, so that's it on all the Barons, guys. So I know someone tweeted me on Twitter, that's redundant, tweet on Twitter, that they were concerned that these Barons look too easy to fight or something. I don't know where everyone got that from. As we went through these, they all look pretty unique, and it seems like they're not reskins. They're all very different, and it looks like they all have different, I don't know, kind of mechanics, you know? Some of them just scream stealth. The Rifleman seems like it's going to be a nightmare. We've got the Rider, which is going to be riding around on a hot-rodded pike, which hopefully will have a whole bunch of abilities to it. And, man, September can't get here fast enough, guys. You know what? You folks can call me a show, whatever, but straight up, this is looking bigger than the Taken King. Well, actually, they said it was bigger than the Taken King. That's right from either Scott Taylor or Steve Cotton's mouth in an interview. But I think from the amount of things to do, I think we're in good shape, guys. This is the Taken King for Destiny 2. We're going to be in for a really, really good September and basically all of next year. Hey, Tone, what's up? Rolex boys, he says. Guys, so thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Let's see. For the hashtag made it to the end, folks. Not much going on in the good old This Week at Bungie, except we know Future War Cult won. Let's see. Iron Warlock says Mesa is thinking about it after he gets so many sponsors. Who did you say that to? So these guys, let's see. I'm just reading chat here. So do these guys have their own weapons and armor drops of their own? That we don't know. But it looks like they all have some pretty unique abilities. Wolf says, I think it's bigger than a Taken King. Yeah, it definitely is. Let's see. Kostika says, as long as it's not a boring grind and there are a variety of activities. I agree. Andy says, hashtag bring back Rift. Rebel Wild says, hashtag made it to the end. Yeah, guys, you know, all the new supers are not being rolled out on day one. Wait a second. Sean Irish, that was 49 bucks you donated before? Dude, thank you so much for that donation, man. You really didn't have to do that. You are far too kind. Thank you so much. What are they saying here? Yeah, on day one, guys, the actual supers, all 9 of them, are not going to be available. And I saw some people getting annoyed with that on Twitter. And I said, listen, folks, I'd rather them pace things out, guys, than just have us all be bored and done with, you know, like we get all the supers in day one, and then we're like, we're bored 2 weeks later. Let them stagger the content a little bit, guys. Remember, the Dreaming City is going to evolve over the span of 3 weeks. So it looks like Petravenge, she's going to move around every 3 weeks. She's going to be our NPC on the Dreaming City. She's going to be our guide. And I'd rather them, you know, let them stagger things out, guys. I don't want to jump into everything and burn through content. Remember, the key goal that they have said in many of the latest interviews is they want to replace Destiny 2 as it is now and make it back to the hobby. Ernesto, thank you for the donation. Again, sir. Spam some hype emojis. They want to return Destiny 2 as a hobby, a reason to log in every day. The weekly resets are going to reset every 4 days, not weekly. The raid is going to reset every week, but the weekly milestones are going to reset every 4 days. And that's a good thing for me, because it means I get to do 2 weekly reset videos every week. Yay! Oh, man. Time Splitter, what's up, dude? Iron Warlock says, definitely stretch it out. I like your name, Iron Warlock, because I'm a Warlock, too. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it, guys. I am going to go pick up my girlfriend from work in a little bit here. I have some more milestones and stuff to grind. Let me make sure the volume's all the way down here. For the hashtag made it to the end crowd, guys, if you're playing over the summer, what I would do is hoard all of your destination tokens. Hold on, hear me out. When Warmind hit, I used a lot of the destination vendors. I'm going to log in and show you guys some of my stockade here now. I used a lot of the vendors. Devram K, Failsafe, who else? Sloan. I think I used Sloan a lot to give me a lot of powerful gear. Not powerful gear, meaning milestone powerful gear, but I mean a lot of gear that's basically, whatchamacallit, that got me to the soft cap. In the video that I put up this morning, Steve Cotton and Scott Taylor said they're still working on what the soft cap is going to be. I also saved all of my Iron Banner tokens because with random rolls coming back, I hope the next Iron Banner that we're going to get, well, random rolls from Saladhead. You know, maybe Saladhead, as you grind Iron Banner, he'll sell you a god roll of a new weapon, but if you keep cashing in tokens, he's going to give you random rolls. And Mr. Yoshi just brought up exactly what I was going to, or what what I wanted to show you the most was weapon parts, okay? Let's see, Mr. Yoshi has 10,000 gunsmith mats. Let's see. I think you have me beat, but let's log in and see how much I have. I've got a lot too myself. But yeah, Banshee is going to be a great source for random rolls. Because, man, Arms Day, I hope, you know what? I hope they bring Arms Day back. Philip says, does that mean the Nightfall will be every 4 days too? It could be. We don't know just yet. They said that weekly milestones will be rotating every 4 days, except for the raid. But we don't know, like, will Flash... No. Sorry, I'm just looking at notes here. Yeah, Flashpoints will reset, I believe, every 4 days. Not sure about the Heroic Strikes, not sure about... whatchamacallit. All right, yeah, so first off, weapon parts, all right? I'm going to be cashing all these in, not right away, but one, to get some soft cap gear. Hold on, I'm going to pop one of these. To get some soft cap gear. Then also I'm going to, let's see, use them to get some random rolls. Rebel Wild, I do have some shirts. I'm probably going to get some 200,000 shirts made up when we hit 200K. And looking at my numbers now, we are at 193,226. So we're getting there, guys. I think we'll hit 200 hopefully by September. All right, so and then all the destination stuff, guys. Yeah, I'm saving all this stuff here to cash in to hopefully get random rolls. But I don't think the destinations... Matt, thank you for the donation. Remember, year 1 gear is not getting random rolls. But my question is, will the vendor destinations get new weapons? Probably not. However, these destination tokens I'm going to use to get some soft cap powerful gear. And Banshee, I totally could see. Banshee, Vanguard, Crucible, they're all going to have new stuff, guys. 100%. And maybe even Benedict 99? I don't know. We'll have to see. So, all right, that's it, guys. I'm going to cut the stream off here. Guys, thank you so much. Let's do a quick recap. First off, thank you to all the sponsors that show up to my stream and support, because you guys are keeping this channel alive here. So big thank you to everyone in chat. Big thank you to everyone that is a sponsor in chat right now, especially Time Splitter for moderating, because he does a great job moderating this stream and many other streams. He is an MVP. But let's just give a quick shout out to the new sponsors. We picked up Matt Crooms, Albert, Wolf, The Traveler, Brian Glenn, David Woods, and Jay. So, guys, big thank you to the new sponsors, and a big thank you to all the current sponsors. Let's see, Costiga, Gator Mag, Iron Warlock, Time Splitter. Who else here? Costiga, Rebel Wild, Paul. Let's see, Xanther. Just scrolling up here. Who else we got here? David Woods. Sorry, I'm just scrolling up here, guys. There's a lot of chat. Jabo895, Xanther. And, yeah, guys, let's see. What's planned for the weekend? A video up tomorrow on Zur. And I'm pretty much just getting ready for Guardian Radio. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Thanks for all the new sponsors. Thanks for the sponsors who hung out the whole stream. Thanks for the donations, guys. You guys are rock. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Love you guys.